Hey everybody, and welcome back to Mario Galaxy 2. I just wanted to allow that first part of this level to go without commentary because I very much enjoy the kickoff of the music in this level. This game starts out pretty strongly with its first few levels, and this is one of them. I do like Sky Station Galaxy. Do think it's a fairly neat way to sort of, it's different than the first level of Galaxy, which I think is more exciting in a way, but I also think that may have just be attributed to the fact that it's the first game and it's doing something different than this one, where it's kind of, you know, assuming you're familiar with things and it's kind of just getting you into, you know, getting you back into the groove of playing Galaxy. And I think it does that well. But I especially like this level that gives us Yoshi. Although on this time around, like as I've been playing on my practice file and now playing it for the LP, I do think that the controlling of Yoshi is a little bit less good than I remember it being. But I also just might be bad at the game, so we'll see. I might get more used to it and get a little nicer with it, and then it won't bother me as much. But for right now, especially when it comes to jumping, just can be a little bit wonky. Also, I guess I'll mention now, something that's kind of annoying about this game is that, I mean, it's extremely minor, but, it really, like, just poops out lives for you. Like, I already have almost 20 lives, and I'm, like, as you can see, great timing on my part, I'm not very good at the game. So it's kind of easy to get lives if you're, like, collecting stuff and doing stuff. But you lose your extra lives every time you restart the game, which for me, both with the LP and just in general, that part's really cool. I think that part was in the trailer for the game, and I was like, oh, that looks sick. And it does, and I got almost all of the star bits there. I was really happy about that. I am sometimes... This is going to be exactly like my last LP, Lego Star Wars, where with picking up all the studs and having, you know, spending like 10 minutes doing a mad dash to do this, except at least with this game, star bits aren't on screen for all that long, and you just point at them, you don't have to run around and whatnot. But just in terms of, like, flailing my fucking arm around trying to get the, all the star bits, because I like sucking them up. I like it better than the coins. The star bits were always one of my favorite parts of Galaxy. It's a very simple way to include the Wiimote, you know, the Wii controls in the game, but it's very satisfying to suck those boys up. Coins are coins, you know. It's nice to pick up a coin and hear the ding and be like, oh yeah, I got coins, I got money. But there's something about that sound and watching the number go whoop that just you know, makes the old heart tingle. I don't know. But yeah, Yoshi Star Galaxy, I enjoy this Galaxy. I think it's a cool level. I don't love the boss in the second star, which you'll see in a minute. But it's not that bad. Sometimes it gives me a lot of trouble. Like on my practice file, oh my god, I was sucking so hard. But this time around, it wasn't a perfect run, but I didn't die, and it didn't take me 45 minutes. It didn't take me 45 minutes the other time either, but I'm just saying. Hyperbolating. I don't know why my go-to numbers for when I'm over-exaggerating how much or how long something is always 40-something or 90-something. I guess those just sound big to me. And how big it is depends on what I'm talking about. Like, when I'm talking about time, I'll usually be like 45 minutes or like 90 hours or whatever. Those are very different. But just in general, the fun about the Galaxy games, and for me this game in particular, is the variety of the worlds, kinds of worlds, and stuff you do. It also, like, as I'm realizing as I play through them as an adult, like a lot of the 3D Mario games, these games do have quite a bit of, like, filler, and this game in particular has a lot of, like, reused stages and stuff from Galaxy, either just extremely similar, if not completely reused. Look at my pointer go there. I was, like, trying so hard to, spin, but I was, like, in the air, and my little star buddy wasn't going back in my hat. But, honestly, it's not all that bad in this game. I guess it's better than other games where it's just, like, you know, collect 1,000 coins over the course of the game and, like, you know, do stuff. Although, I like looking for the blue coins and everything. The green stars in this are basically like the blue coins. Except you get a star every time. But, you know, in the fact that they're just kind of around. I'm probably gonna do that every time, Lubby. Yeah, I'm gonna call him Lubby. I like that better than Lubba. Lubba is hard to say. There I go, running into stumps, which I spend about 60 minutes per hour of gameplay doing this. I love when I set myself up for a sentence that doesn't make sense. Try saying that 10 times fast. What the fuck am I talking about? I think I was talking about something, and I've just been hopping from shit to shit. I don't even know. Anyway, yeah, the game has some filler, but it's not just collecting bullshit. It's mostly the prankster comments, which is what the comment medals give you. I haven't been, like, talking about the game or, like, the concepts of the game because, A, I'm almost certain that 100% of the people watching this know about this game. Like, I don't need to tell you about it. It's been around for 11 years. And also it's Mario. I feel like just looking at it, it's kind of self-explanatory. And also, from what I gather, a lot of the people who watch my videos are mostly just, like, having this on as background noise while they're studying or gaming or hanging out with all their hot girlfriends, as I assume most of my viewers do. But, so, yeah, it's not that bad, although I don't love, like, the Daredevil runs and shit. This game, like, instead of having a bunch of collecting shit to be the filler, it's just making you fight the same bosses 90 times. Which I don't always love, because a lot of the times the bosses are annoying, and I'm not a big boss guy. I'm not a big boss man. Bosses are not my favorite part of video games. I know they're an integral and important part of it and whatnot, and I know they gotta be there and whatever, and it's satisfying when you beat a challenging one. But I mostly just like playing through the level and doing the things, doing the challenges. And, you know, I especially like games where you collect stuff or vibe and stuff. Maybe that's why I'm not into, like, stuff like Dark Souls and things, where the whole point is, or not the whole point, but a big part of it is, like, the boss battles. That's, like, you know, I gather that from about Dark Souls that, like, the bosses are pretty, like most games, like, salient points, like checkpoints in the game, you know what I'm saying? You know, video games? You guys ever play those video games? There I go again, sucking up a lot of star bits. I like that. I like when that happens. I like when I make shit happen like that. I thought it was fucked. I thought I killed my only way of freeing my friend, who's going to instantly, presumably die to become a launch star. I'm not the first person at all to have this conversation, but, you know, like, they're dead, right? Like, they don't say anything or do anything after that, and then, like, they're launch stars after that, forever. You don't see them really do it again, except when you like play through the level again, of course, but that's video game. So yeah, I think they die or something. Unless all launch stars are sentient. Is that the case? Because there are some launch stars that are there and you don't need to create them with a star. Or with a... what do they call them? A Luna? Or a Luma? Or are they just called stars? The yellow ones. What the fuck are they doing upstairs? I don't know if you can hear this, but the people who live upstairs are always like... the only thing I like, they're slamming. Can you hear? I don't know if you can hear the slamming, but and it's always like late at night. I don't understand it. It sounds like they're moving around very heavy furniture or something. Like sometimes I just hear them stomping around because it's like it's a big man and he's got big fucking feet and shoes and he's walking around his house like a big fucking dude. And like whatever, you can't really help that. But sometimes it sounds like he's either like picking up and moving like a dresser or huge furniture, or just like just belly flopping onto the ground. Like I don't know what else could make this noise. This is what I deal with. Give me those bits. So yeah, this is the boss. I don't know its name. He probably has some cool Mario name, like, Thunder Bulb or something. I thought I was fucked there. I was very close to being absolutely hammed. But, yeah, and then Yoshi's gotta do his shit. Yoshi's gotta be all dramatic and fly away, and you have to jump on him, which is less than convenient. I don't know, Yoshi is very hit or miss as a thing in these Mario games for me. Sometimes he's a cool addition, and other times it's kind of annoying. I remember in my Mario Sunshine LP, I was like, oh yeah, I like Yoshi, and then in all of the Yoshi missions, I was like, this sucks! Can't do anything! Maybe it's just because it's a departure from normal gameplay in a couple ways. But, whatever. This didn't give me too many problems. Don't know his name. He looks like a bumblebee to me. But I feel like it's some storm-related pun, like, you know, like Thunder Ball. Alaska Thunderfuck. Hey, here's something random. So I was, looking at my, video page, my YouTube channel, like my Creator Studio videos shit, as one does. From time to time, I'll, you know, just check on some of the old videos, check on the playlists, just see how many videos I've uploaded. I actually haven't checked how many videos I've uploaded. I think I'm approaching 300 very soon. Not that I'm really going to do anything about it, but the 300th video, I'd like to mention it if I can. Wouldn't it be cool if this was the 300th video and I just said this? What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was, you know, I was looking at, well, what's getting views, because I was noticing that I was, you know, my, like, weekly and monthly recent view count was bigger than I would think based on how many views each of my new videos gets. And it's because there are a lot of people watching older videos on here. Of course, older means like a year or two ago on this channel. But, Open Season and Lights, Camera, Pants seem to be my most popular LPs. And Open Season is really weird. There's one part of Open Season just in the middle of it. It's part 5, I think. And maybe people are drawn to it by the, thumbnail of Boog's mounted bear head, which looks really funny, which is why I made it the thumbnail. But that one just, like, out of nowhere has, like, thousands of views compared to the other ones having, like, 1,000, which is still a lot, and out of nowhere, and, like, recent. And Lights, Camera, Pants as well. And then, like, the Donald Duck Going Quackers Let's Try has a bunch more views than normal. And this is just like the story of my... I'm not complaining necessarily, it's just strange to me. Like, this is the story of my YouTube life, where the stuff that is just kind of like... I won't say that all of it's offhand bullshit, because I liked doing Open Season and Lights, Camera, Pants. They're two fun games, but you know what I mean. Just like random shit that I wouldn't think would be popular. Like, to me, it doesn't make sense that you would just be like, oh yeah, I want to watch... That like 5,000 people were like, I want to watch part 5 of this random Open Season LP. But then only like 80 people were like, I'll watch part 2. I don't know if it's 80, but you know what I mean, like, it's just funny the way the internet works, you know? Here's me being a genius again and not noticing the Rainbow Mario power-up at first. Or a Rainbow Star? Is it still a star? It just looks like a weird orb in this game, but I guess it is a, like, star in the way that the star bits have star-like qualities. I never get all the things in those. Oh well. Anyway, this galaxy is cool. I like this one. I like the drill power-up. I think it's a neat thing. I think this is just from this game. I don't remember this being in 1. And I think it's a pretty good one. Yoshi wasn't in 1 either, right? Yoshi was like a notable addition to this game, if I remember correctly. That's the thing with these Galaxy games, is that, you know, with some exceptions, some parts of it bleed together a little bit, where I don't exactly remember which one's which. And here is, I think, the introduction of Captain Toad, right? This was where the whole Captain Toad thing started. And then, like, became a thing that they do in all the games now. I don't know what that's about. Is that a thing, or did that start in some other more obscure Mario game that I don't know about? Like, not necessarily obscure, but even, like, I don't know, fucking something I didn't play, like Super Paper Mario or something. I did rent Super Paper Mario once, and I played it for about 2 hours, and I was like, wow, this is a lot of, like, dialogue and pressing A. And now I feel bad because I've actually seen some stuff from other parts of Super Paper Mario, and it seems like a pretty cool game. And I would like to maybe branch out into the other Mario games sometime. I'm not big enough of an RPG head to get into the Paper Mario games. Like, I've started all of them, I guess. Well, I guess not now, because now they have the fucking sticker ones for the 3DS. But, like, I've played the beginning of N64, Thousand Year Door, and Super Paper Mario, and I get basically the same amount into them, and then I'm like, okay, that's cool, I'll get back to this, and then I never do that. Which sucks, because they seem like cool enough games, and, like, I played Bowser's Inside Story, I played some of that game, and I've heard a lot of people really like the Mario and Luigi games, so maybe I should give those a try, and just in general, because I like Mario games. I generally like any of them that I play, and it would be cool to, like, you know, obviously I prefer the platformers and everything, and that's where I think the series shines the most, but, and the ones that I think I'm the best at, but it would be cool to, like, get good at them. Sometimes I just, like, it's kind of stupid, but, like, when I, like, am thinking of things that I'm, like, hoping to do one day, some of them is just like, oh, I want to get better at video games. Like, I want to be good at and like and frequently play more types of games and just more of them. And not necessarily ones that are, like, super off the beaten path. Like, I'm just talking about Mario games right now, but just to, you know, expand my horizons, like I've done on numerous occasions, I guess, throughout my young adult life with movies, where, you know, I'm, like, right now for the last, like, year or so, and then when I first got into them in high school, and then when I started film school, and on and off just throughout for most of my life, making a concerted effort to, like, specifically seek out specific kinds of movies in an effort to, you know, like, expand what kinds of stuff I'm into and have experience with and whatnot. You know what I mean? I want to do the same thing for video games, but the tough thing with video games is that they take more time to do, to you know, do the whole video game, to game the whole thing. You know, I don't know why I'm choosing to say this in the dumbest way possible, but you really gotta shake the fucking Wiimote to get up there like that. I was like, oh yeah, you gotta move your arm when you play Wii games. I forgot about that. Also, I mentioned in LEGO Star Wars how it was like, you know, I like needed to record Galaxy 2 before I got my COVID shot because, you know, oh, my arm's gonna hurt, and that completely didn't fucking matter. I didn't need to be cautious about that at all. I mean, I ended up doing it before anyway, just because I had time, but wouldn't have really mattered. The arm that I have to keep raised is my right arm, because that's the one the Wiimote's in. And my arm didn't even hurt that much. It hurt less than it did when I got the flu shot last year. So, but I've heard that the second one is the one that like kicks your ass whole, and so I'm not looking forward to that. But it'll be on a weekend, so if I feel like shit, then I can just like stay home on the weekend, and it's a good excuse to sit on my ass and watch movies. Like I would have done anything differently. But yeah, anyway, I haven't talked much about this level which is weird because I like it, but I don't know. I don't really have much to say about it other than I think the drill concept is cool and they do neat stuff with it in this one. That was stupid. I couldn't move after I picked up the thing. I guess that was my fault because I tried to pick it up before the guy came and ruined my life. I don't know if the little splotches on the ground are supposed to denote that there are things there, but that's what I figured, and I acted on that impulse, and it seemed to pay off, so I offer that as my advice. As always, I hope that nobody finds this Let's Play and is under the impression that it's meant to be a walkthrough, because I'm not walking you through shit. If you follow me down this path, well, I don't know, it's not like you can't really do any parts of this game in super outlandish ways or anything. At least I can't. I don't have the creativity or skill to really like think outside the box and do some nutty shit in Galaxy 2, but also, I think I'm, like, competent enough at this game. I mean, I fuck up and make, like, dumb mistakes and whatnot, but I think that's true of most people who play games, even games that they're ostensibly good at. I don't think it's that big a deal. I think I'm fine at this game. I hope you all know that I accept me for who I am. I think I'm great. I'm doing the best I can, and that's all that matters. I don't know what I'm trying to make fun of here, but whatever. I just realized, tomorrow Earth Day? I just thought about that. That's random that I thought of it now, but I think tomorrow's April 22nd, and that's Earth Day, right? Or is Earth Day April 20th? Because I think I remember one year, there was a year where Earth Day was on 4/20. But I might be wrong about that. I don't know. Well, if tomorrow's Earth Day, I hope you all have a wonderful Earth Day tomorrow. I hope you do something nice for the Earth. But next time we'll be going on into one or both of the next two galaxies, so see you then for that.